What's up, YouTube friends? Thanks for checking out my video today. Back out here at the airfield on an absolutely perfect afternoon, and I've got two new TwoSun knives today. So, I'll show you what I got here. I'll start with the small one. This is definitely not my style, but was really impressed with it when it came in. This is the TS35 Fireant by Night Morning Design. And this one's been out for a little while, but I'm just finally getting around to checking out some of the TwoSun models that maybe I'd passed over before. You know, I'm kind of waiting on a few of the new ones to come in, but some of these older models that, you know, I never really figured I would be interested in, I'm kind of just bringing in to be able to check out for the channel and show you guys some of them. So this is one that, you know, again, it's not my style, but after seeing it, it really is a nice knife. So if you're the type of person that's into a little mini knife, I absolutely can say this is a good one, and I would totally recommend it. This thing is M390 blade stock, and it is a full titanium frame lock knife. Got a little carbon fiber panel insert there, and just overall really comfortable little knife in hand. I mean, you know, it's not something I would personally use, but if this is, you know, maybe what's legal for you to have, or this is your style, just to have a little tiny knife on you, this is a good one. Give you some dimensions on it here. You can see what I'm looking at. Weight on this little guy is 1.23 ounces. And then overall length, you're looking about 4 3/8. Handle size about 2.5, and the blade itself is just about 1 3/4 inches. So it's a small knife for sure. I mean, you can get basically 2 fingers around it, and that third finger is where it's going to sit and rest. You know, I wear a large size glove, and that's about the grip I can get on it. But what I'm finding is it's actually really comfortable between your thumb and first finger here. You know, you can get a nice grip on it, and then these fingers to support it. You could do some work with this knife. I mean, it's not like it's completely useless little knife. It does have some pretty beefy blade stock to it. This is just about a 4mm blade stock, and their M390, they just get it honed to an exceptionally sharp edge. So while it might not be the sliciest knife out there, it is pretty thin behind the edge. It does come up to that 4mm pretty quick because it's so small, but you know, good little cutter. Maybe a box opening knife, or something you just throw down the bottom of your pocket. I don't know. Again, it's not my style, but certainly would be useful. The one thing I thought was kind of funny is the pocket clip. It's just so tiny. I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, I just checked right now. It's not the easiest thing to clip onto your pocket. It does go over the edge of a pair of thin jeans, but you know, pocket clip is just miniature size. So all in all, pretty neat little knife. The action on it's really good. If your fingers are in the right spot, it opens, you know, with a nice snap. Got good detent to it. It's not like you have to be careful of the lock bar or anything, especially, I mean, your finger just where you're going to hold it is holding the clip here, and then pressed up against the side. Opens pretty easily, so not a bad little blade for a mini knife. It reminds me a lot of the TS41, which is another Night Morning Design. Pretty similar feel to it. But I thought it was cool. I don't know if this is one that I'll be keeping, but definitely wanted to check it out and see what you guys thought about it. So again, this is the TS35 Fireant by Night Morning Design. And then the second one that I got, this one I was really completely surprised by. When I first saw that it came out not too long ago, actually this one's been out maybe a couple of months. This is the TS168, designed by Matt Szymanski. Hope I'm pronouncing that right for him. Very cool knife, actually. You know, I can't say I'm super crazy about the color, but I do like it a lot better than the orange that they put on a lot of their G10 knives. But the green's not terrible. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I have seen actually somebody who dyed one of these with some RIT dye, a nice dark blue, and it came out really awesome looking. So definitely got some plans to maybe modify the color on some of these, but unbelievably comfortable in your hand. And it's definitely one of those knives, as soon as I got it and took it out of the box, I mean, it feels good in your hand. It's comfortable all the way around. It's got these nice sculpted G10 scales to it. This little cutout right here. It's just a really comfortable knife all the way around. It fits really well into your hand. I think probably one of my favorite parts about it is the thumb ramp here, right by the thumb studs. But definitely a shocker for the price. This one's been going, you know, about between 30, 35 bucks usually. So you really cannot beat the price that they're asking for this knife. This is just a great everyday carry type of a knife. The blade shape, I think, is useful. It's got enough belly to it that you could pretty much use this for all around general tasks. So except for the fact that it's missing a lanyard hole, I would consider this to be pretty darn close to perfect everyday carry knife, even for my style. So this one is not D2. They have used their 12C27 Sandvik on this blade, and again, super thin behind the edge, so this is a great slicer, I'm sure. Thumb studs I'm not usually crazy about, but when they're done right and they work properly, certainly, you know, don't have a problem with them. It's just my finger being a little bit of oil on it, but it does open no problem with the thumb studs, which does make this an ambidextrous knife. See if I can, yep, can even get it lefty there. But I was totally impressed with this one. I just don't think you can beat it for the price that they're asking for this one. It actually has a very functional pocket clip too, so it is just all the way around. You know, some people might complain that this is maybe a little fat in the pocket. I don't mind. It kind of fills your hand nicely, but get a measurement on this thing. Overall, with the clip included, it's about 3/4 of an inch wide, and then at the widest part without the clip, you're about 5/8. And I'll give you a weight on this one. Also, this guy is 5 ounces, so it's not a light knife. It feels substantial even for being G10. The liners on this one do have some weight relief. There's your lock up on it. This one does not have a hardened insert, being stainless liners and then the Sandvik stainless blade. No need for the hardened insert in there, but it actually does have a generous cutout for your thumb, which is a huge plus in my eyes. So I like this one. I like this one a lot, actually. I was very pleasantly surprised when this came in, especially for the price. I really just can't get over the fact that they're able to make something at this level of quality and they're only charging 30 bucks to your door. It just is an incredible deal, if you ask me. So these are the two that I have today. I've got a bunch of new ones en route right now. They are on the way from China as we speak, so I got some other stuff coming up soon, but just wanted to share these ones with you today, see what you guys think. If any of you have any of these, let me know what your thoughts are on them. And yeah, that's my video for today, guys. So I appreciate it as always if you're watching. Hope to see you at the next video. Thanks.